So I do get asked a lot about YouTube and like how I started, and you know, do I have any pointers for people trying to grow their channel? And well, I guess I could start with the first part of that. You know, I think I was playing zombies one day, and I wanted to figure out something. I couldn't remember exactly what it was. I can't remember what the question I had in my head was. So I figured I'd do a Google search. Just like everything in life, Google is, you know, the answer to all problems. And the answer was in the form of a video on YouTube. So I clicked on it, and it was Ali A. And keep in mind, I had no idea that this YouTube world existed, and there was this whole online community for gaming. Just had no idea. And I was just so fascinated that there's this kid. I don't know how old Ali A is, but there's this guy, and he was explaining to me exactly the question I had, and he was so good at explaining it. And I'm like, man, that's a really cool outlet, and I play a lot of video games. So, like, how do I do this? How do I fucking capture my video? So I did research. I got a fucking Dazzle capture card. This was back in, when the hell did I start my first channel? I think it was really early in 2011. I think it was like January, February 2011. I started with a Dazzle capture card. And I'm like, man, this looks like shit. Well, I don't really know if people are going to like me or not, so let me just hang in there with this Dazzle, and let's see where it goes before I decide to invest money. And I started getting some comments. And over about a week or two's time, I had 25 subscribers, and it was just like the coolest thing, and they were talking to me, and they're like, you know, wow, do this, do that, this is fun. So like the interaction, I immediately was hooked, and that was just with 25 subscribers. So I kind of knew then that I wanted to invest in a better capture device. So I went with the Roxio, which was the next step up, and it allowed me to get out of standard definition and record in, I don't even know what the hell it allows you to record in. I know they have a new Roxio that allows you to record in 720, so I think it was 480, from 360 to 480. So it was the next level of quality. And yeah, the video was a little clearer and the words were a little easier to read, but it still sucked. But from there, I finally reached like 50, 75, 100 subscribers. I'm like, all right, when I get to 200 subscribers, I'm getting an HD PVR. And I got to 200 subscribers. I got my HD PVR. And like was just intrigued still, and I still didn't know everybody in the community. You know, I found White Boy obviously, and you find people like that, and Hutch and Scene Anners, and you're like, wow, these guys are huge. This is a huge mountain to climb if I ever want to be at that level. And I think that's where a lot of people make their mistakes. They want to be at a level that's pretty much unreachable unless you were in it in the beginning. You can still have a very successful YouTube career. We've seen people's YouTube channels become an instant success overnight. I Fly Illini, and also be taken down in a single night. I Fly Illini. And there's people that have been at it for 3 to 4 years that have 250,000 subscribers, and there's been a few people that have been at it for a couple of years that, so on and so forth. So just set your goals reasonably when you come to YouTube. Don't come on thinking I'm going to be the next White Boy. That's probably not going to happen. If it does, then man, good for you. But it probably will never happen. But there's no shame in being the next guy with 50,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers, 250,000. You just never know what your future holds out there for you when you give it a try. Now, I'm still a small channel. I think I'm knocking on the door of 5,000 subscribers, and that's in a large part to networking, and I'm going to explain that part of YouTube as well. So I wanted to become a partner with a company. And, obviously, everyone knows about Machinima. And when I first kind of started wanting to be a partner, I thought Machinima was pretty much the only option. So I sent in an application. I got a message. I got a response back. It was the typical. You could tell it was just a computer response. There's no human emotion behind it. Your channel doesn't meet our minimum requirements. Blah 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 blah. Try back in however many days, months, years, whatever. And I also tried for partnership through YouTube. And this is before they gave you instant partnership. And by instant partnership, I mean you can put ads on your videos. They used to not do that. You used to have to have a certain number of uploads before they gave you that choice. So we're at round 20, by the way. This is 2-gun only challenge. If you're joining us, the box is upstairs. I hit it twice. Whatever guns came out were the ones I was stuck with. For the entire match, I have the MTAR and I have the Barrett M82A1. I keep calling it the Barrett 50 cal, so excuse me for that. But it's the Barrett. And I have enabled dogs, Hellhound round, to help with my ammo problem that I'm going to be having here in the later rounds. And when the dogs come, I can only use the Barrett or my Gavin Knuckles to kill them. Alright, so that's the game. Back to networking. So I wanted to be a partner, and I applied through all kind of networks. I tried Yoush Recruit. I sent in an application to Yoush. And then, you know, one day I was watching one of Ali A's videos. Remember, he's the first guy I subscribed to. And he had this guy on named Jimmy. And they were doing a dual comp, Chaos X Silencer. And I thought to myself, man, this guy sounds really chill. He's got that southern accent. I can relate to that. Dude just seems like a nice guy. And I'm going to go sub him up, check out his channel. And I really liked his channel. Through there, I finally got a Twitter account. And I think he was probably one of the first 5 or 6 guys that I followed on Twitter. And instantly, when I got on Twitter, I noticed something. All these channels that have these huge subscriber counts, it's a fraction of people follow them on Twitter, a small fraction. So let's just say someone has 100,000 subscribers. 100,000, subscribers on YouTube. They may only have 10,000 followers on Twitter. So if you try to talk in their comment section, your comment's going to get lost a lot of the time on YouTube. These bigger guys, they try to read all your stuff, I'm sure, but, you know, when you got that many people commenting, good luck really trying to get their attention. But on Twitter, it's a lot easier. The numbers are in your favor. I actually started trying to communicate with Jimmy, and through Twitter, I got him to come check out my channel. And he came over, checked it out, liked what he saw, sent the recruiter over to my page, and I got partnered with Yoush. And through getting partnered with Yoush, you get a lot of people's Skype info, and you can contact them on Skype for support and stuff. And, you know, Chaos was one of the people that I got his Skype number, his Skype name on Skype. I got it through the partnership and a few other people within the Yoush. I'm losing the words here. Fuck. Alright, I'm out of bullets in that. This is not going to be good. Alright, so, anyways, I got his information because I was partnered on Skype. And then one day he did an Easter egg video. And I love Easter eggs. I'm like, alright, this is really cool. I'm going to put together a zombie Easter egg and present it to Chaos and see if he wants to use it on his channel. With the intention of, here, use this in any way, shape, or form you want to. You commentate over it. I know you're doing Easter eggs. If you don't want to use it, it's not going to hurt my feelings. Just let me know. He immediately got back to me and said, hey man, this is really good. Could you shorten it up a little bit and do your own commentary over it, and I'll feature you on my channel. And we'll see how it goes. So that was my first one that presented on his channel. And it got a really good response, and everyone seemed to like me. And so that's where we're at now. Just kept doing it. And I've got, I don't know, probably 10 on his channel right now. And it's really good for me, and it's really good for him. These are some of the highest viewed videos on his channel. And in return, I get a nice chunk of subscribers come over to check out my channel after they watch that video. And a lot of you guys have subbed through Jimmy because you guys like zombies. You like my personality. You like Easter eggs. You like these challenges I do. I think it's great. So networking is huge. I'll say that, and I'd be a fool not to think this, but yeah, I got pretty lucky with being able to impress Jimmy and get my stuff on there. And it wasn't just enough to impress Jimmy. I don't care how good Jimmy thought my videos were. If you guys didn't like it, if his subscribers didn't like it, that first one would have been the last one. So, yeah, I'm really fortunate. And I'm not saying, like, what I've done is going to work for everybody. But that's my story of YouTube. That's my suggestions with YouTube. So take for it what you will. Take from it what you will, rather. And, you know, good luck out there. And there you go. That's my story. I'm down to 20 fucking bullets. Things are going to get ugly here in a minute. But the good news is we are on round 21. Double gun challenge only. Your boy lagging 24. I hope all this shit's recording. Yeah, it is. Okay. I got a new gaming setup. I completely relocated both my consoles. Got a new monitor. I had to move my HD PVR from a spot that it's been in for about a year now. So I was a little wary when I was doing the setup if everything was hooked up right, and so this is my first recording since I've redone my entire setup. So hopefully everything is going well. I think it is. See all the lights glowing and all the gizmos recording, so it must be working. I'm really happy to be a part of Yoush. Yeah, there are other networks out there with more prestige, okay? I don't have blinders on. I'm not a sheep. I'm not a follower. There are other networks out there that just have bigger audiences. But that being said, I've heard a lot about these other networks and how you are just a number to them. Unless you're one of the big names, unless you're one of the huge names, you're just a number. They don't know shit about you. And with Yoush, I really do get really good support from Yoush in my experience with Yoush. They all talk. It's cross-promotion like crazy. Everybody's trying to promote everybody else. There's not really any big beefs within the Yoush community. Hang on. I just had to itch my nose just then. And so I can say I'm proud to be a Yoush member. And, you know, Yoush, damn it. Give me some headshots there. Oh, this is going to help. Something else in there with it. What was it? Insta-kill? Bam, face. Face. More zombies. More zombies. Bring them on. I'm so slow with the sniper rifle. I really kind of wish that I did have the ballistic knives. Or a pistol. But whatever. Do what we can. Oh god, there's one spawning below me. I could have gotten trapped there. That would have been my first down, but luckily I got out of there just in time. And what do? I run right back to it. Like a dumbass. Holy shit. How about a movie review while we play? I watched Django Unchained, or Django Unchained. The D is silent. But it's about a slave back in the 1800s who earns his freedom and becomes a bounty hunter. And he is looking for his wife, who is still currently a slave, and they got separated through slave trade. And it's so violent, and there's so many good damn scenes, and it's a really good movie. It's one of Quentin Tarantino's movies, so you know the gore is there, and you know it was done really well. Leonardo DiCaprio is in it as well. Samuel L. Jackson's in it. Jamie Foxx plays Django. So check that out. That's highly recommended. That was probably one of the best movies I've seen in a long time. I really enjoyed the shit out of that one. Good movie. And if you're not from the United States of America, or hell, if you're not even from the South, it really depicts the South, I'd say fairly, from the slave days. So if you're just interested in history, I mean, it's got a little history in there. So I wouldn't take it as all fact, you know, because it is just a movie, but it'll give you some perspective if you want to see exactly what the slave days were like, which were not cool. Okay, let me just get that out there. Not cool. Oh, I got a max ammo? Yeah. Rat-a-tat-tat. Alright, round 22 coming up. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, so let's continue the tour. In here you'll find the Gavin Knuckles in a tractor. And that's about it in here. We'll go out here and there's some sort of pathetic-ass vegetable garden here. A lot of weeds. Probably chicken coop right here. That's a hellhound right there. We're going to go inside. There's a refrigerator. Oh, hello. They've got a soda machine in their house. Alright, we're going to continue this tour after this round. Stop it. Oh, yeah. My bad. My bad, everybody. So I'll calm down. I almost killed one with an MTAR, and the rules state that during the Hellhound rounds I have to use this stupid sniper rifle or my Gavin Knuckles to kill said dogs. Yeah, die. And I'm sorry if I keep calling it the Barrett 50 cal. I can't help myself, apparently. Shot. Always find a corner during dog rounds. They can't spawn behind you. They probably won't spawn beside you, so... your best chance for survival is the corner. That being said, if you get trapped in the corner, you're probably going down, so don't get trapped. Alright, the tour continues. We've got a TV here. Does nothing in survival, but on transit it does do something. You can find that Easter egg on Jimmy's channel as well. Upstairs, we got an MP40, it looks like, or an MP5, something or another. I don't know what this is. The MP5, yeah. Jug. Books. Books. Hole in wall. More zombies. Alright, let's get back to it. Enough fucking around. Oh, you dicks. Get out of the... Oh, I don't think so. Okay, I think so. Oh, I squeezed through! I squeezed through! Fuck you. I almost went down. That's what I get for starting around when I was in the house. You see all the zombies came there while I was there, and then they spilled out, and I kind of got trapped over here. But we're good now. We're good. Oh, I've got a funny story I can tell you. And this one's actually kind of funny. I go to the same grocery store to buy my groceries. I go about once every week to just get dinner items for the week or whatever. And there's the woods right behind the grocery store. And I always see in the parking lot, when I'm either going in or coming out of the store, I always see the stray dog. It's a little guy. He looks adorable, but you can tell he's a stray dog. He's all mangy and shit. And he looks kind of thin. And I always say to myself, man, if I was buying dog food and I had some, I would pour some out for him. So next time I ever see him, and I have just bought my dog food, I'll pour some out on the concrete for him, and he can get a nice free meal off of me. So that actually happened about 2 weeks ago. Saw the stray dog again, who I think lives in the woods back there, and he was out in the parking lot. So I took the bag of dog food, and I poured some out on the concrete, got in my car, and drove just a little bit away so he wouldn't be shy. He'd come and get it. And he sure did. I stopped. And I watched him, and he came right up to the pile of dog food, and I was so happy. I'm like, yeah, I'm doing a good thing. This dog's going to have a nice meal. I feel good. And he smelled it, gave it a nice little sniff. I'm like, uh-oh, he's going to start eating. Here we go. And then he lifted his leg and pissed all over the pile of dog food. Pissed all over it, and then walked away. What? Why would he do that? Aren't you fucking starving? I could not believe it. It was like one of those moments where I was just like, what in the fuck? You try to do something nice, and you get pissed on, literally. So it's a funny story, and I won't be doing that ever again. That fucking ungrateful dog. And it's expensive dog food. My dog has allergies, so I have to buy this specially formulated dog food that has no wheat, no corn, no gluten, and that shit's expensive. And all I did was piss on it. So that's my funny story about some damn mangy dog. Asshole. So hopefully you guys can see my strategy here. Just kind of getting them all lined up. And popping some caps in their asses. And then moving on. And then what we'll do is let them all line back up again. Carpenter, that's stupid. Just doing a giant U shape. I explained this earlier, but maybe you're just joining. Just go right here to the edge of the truck. Turn back around. Make a U. Edge of the truck, turn back around. And that's how I'm doing my rape train. A lot of people would probably prefer going full circles around the truck, but I find you're going to run into traffic and probably get stuck doing that method. So this works for me, and I have plenty of room. In case I turn around, there's a ton of zombies. I can actually go right through that barn. And on this side right here, if I turn around and I'm kind of jammed, I can actually go up the stairs there and come right off the front porch. So, you know, some really good escape routes. Yeah, whenever you're picking a spot to rape train, make sure you got a couple of escape routes. Oh, another carpenter. It's my lucky day. The most worthless perk in the fucking game. Alright, lagging 24, round 24. It's a good number for me. How did I come up with my screen name? My gamer tag. My YouTube name, Laggin24. Well, there's no fancy story behind it. I had a friend. His name was Rocky. And Rocky and I used to hang out all the time together. And he gave me the nickname Laggin because I was always behind. I was always running late. I was always just lagging behind. You know, he'd invite me to do something. I say, yeah, I'll be over there in 10 minutes. Well, about an hour later, I'd show up. Or, hey, let's go do this thing. Or you said you were going to do this thing with me, and then like a month later, we get to it. So he just started calling me lagging. Like, what's up, lagging? So that's where I got the lagging from. The 24, no, it's not the age I was at when I created the gamer tag or anything like that. 24 was my favorite TV show of all time. Yeah, so I don't know. I just combined my nickname with my favorite TV show, and that's what we got. Laggin24. Now, I had a channel called Laggin24. At one point, I had to shut it down because some copyright strikes, and I couldn't get it partnered. So I added the X to the end because, obviously, that name was already created on YouTube, Laggin24, so I just had to add the little X. The X has no significance whatsoever. So there's the story of Laggin24. Now you know. I wish it was something cooler, like, I killed 24 guys once with my bare hands. And it was awesome. But that's not the story at all. It's just not. Alright, we're going to loop around the truck now. Alright. There we go. Gonna have to put my sniper skills to the test, which is fine. And as a backup, if I run out of sniper ammo, I do have the Gavin Knuckles, which will take a while to kill all the zombies. It's still just like a 2-hit kill, but the way they're stacked up like that, ooh, you gotta kind of separate the herd a little bit. It might thin them out with some nades or some shit. But I will say this Barrett does work, man. I mean, it goes right through them, so you can get a couple of kills with one shot or do a little bit of damage with one shot. Alright, let me do some concentrating here. Wish I can get some extended mags for this thing. Oh, here we go. This will help. Thank you. Die, zombies. Die. Uh-oh. Okay, I could be in trouble here. Let's see if I can get out. Yeah, alright, good. That was not ideal. No scratch. Oh, it feels so good. I don't know why my nose is so itchy. It just is. I keep forgetting that you can spam fire this thing. I'm so used to bolt action snipers. When I do play with sniper rifles, it's always... Oh, my voice cracked! When I do play with sniper rifles, it's always bolt action, so... you can forgive my noobness with the sniper rifle. Oh, this round is gonna suck. If I don't get a max ammo... Are we close to a dog round, maybe? That'd be helpful. Fucking die. I think it's a 3-punch now with those Gav Knuckles. Dog round, please. Nope. Well, I am going to be put to the test this round. I like it. Round 25. 11 bullets. Shit is going down. Like I said, hopefully I can nade my way out of this situation with some help with the Gavin Knuckles. Uh-oh. Oh, no! You bastards. Okay. I'm going to be really careful. I got to get... Damn it. Alright. Get up. Get up. Oh, shit. I'm going down again. You motherfuckers! Oh! Well, and sometimes that's just how it goes. Oh, that sucks. I was so set up. What was that, round 25? Hadn't gone down, and then I just fucked it all up. Oh well, guys, it's been your boy Laggin24. Hope you enjoyed the short series, the shorter than usual. And sorry I went down, but it happens to everybody. Anyways, I will check you guys next time, and we'll be doing probably something with shotguns only. Your boy Laggin24, and I will see you next time.